Hello. So, today's video, we're going to be doing something I've never really done before. We're going to be reading for 24 hours. However, the twist is that I'm not going to be doing this straight. I'm not going to be splitting this up into two parts. I know a lot of people do 12 hours one day, 12 hours the next day. I'm simply going to set a timer on my phone for 24 hours and pause it when I'm not reading, obviously when I'm sleeping, and just see how many pages I can read, how many books I can read in a 24-hour period. So, I was going to do a read with me for a week last week, but then we went away to Norfolk and I just didn't film anything. So starting off with The Serpent and the Wings of Night, which I'm already about 135 pages in, but I will update you on that. I'll take you downstairs. I've got my reading set up all ready to go. So we're going to kick it off, try and get as many hours as we can done today, and hopefully get a good few books in. So, as mentioned, this is my current read. Sorry, Arlo is stretching in the background. I'm currently on page 135, so I'm that far through the book. Hello! So, as mentioned, I'm about to start my 24-hour timer. I'm going to pause it and play it just as and when I am reading, keep track of how many pages I'm doing for you guys, and yeah, we're going to see how much we can get done, and I'll update you along the way. So, I won't lie, I have been awful when it has come to reading today. I've only done half an hour. Yeah, so those clips you saw of me earlier was probably about 4 hours ago now, and I've only done half an hour of reading. I think the plan is to get my makeup off and crack down with reading. I've got my coffee, I've got a candle I'm going to light, and yeah, I want to get a big chunk done. I mean, I was on page 135 earlier, now I'm on 174, so I did about 40 pages in half an hour. Hopefully I'll catch up with you later and I will have done like 5 hours, 6 hours of reading, but I can imagine the whole 24 hours is going to take me all week because I have time to read. I just get so distracted. Recently, my doom scrolling on my phone has been awful. Like, I think I'm genuinely going to have to lock my phone in another room tonight. See my little reading corner? Real cute. That's all ready for me. So yeah, catch up with you later. It is the next day, and yesterday I managed to get down to 21 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm definitely going to try and read a bit more today. I did 44 pages yesterday in 2.5 hours. But I'm on page 326 of The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I'm trying to finish that today because Skyshade is getting delivered at, I think it's between 11:30 and 3:30. I'm in a big dilemma, like if I'm not done with The Serpent and the Wings of Night, do I just put it down? I will catch up with you soon. Also, I might cut this down to be 12 hours of reading because 24 hours is going to take me a long time, but I don't know. I'm still undecided on that because seeing as how I only did 2.5 yesterday, it will literally take me weeks to do it. So I will see. Hi besties, I thought I'd give you a little update. I am down to 18 hours 46 minutes. I've actually just finished The Serpent and the Wings of Night, and I think this is a 5 stars. I don't know, maybe 4.5 because I'm not certain. I feel like I read that so quickly. I was only on page 82 or something yesterday, and it was 564 pages of I don't know, it just gripped me. I don't know what. But I finished this and literally hadn't even put my rating on Goodreads. I literally finished it, the doorbell went, and I was like, this is the parcel that I've been waiting for. And here it is, Skyshade. So I guess this is my next read. I'm going to dive into this soon. But what perfect timing was that? Like, actually insane. I'm really excited for this. I'm a bit scared though, because I saw what Emmy Reads rated it 3 stars, which is fine, but I'm nervous. So I guess I'm just going to hop straight in. All 3 are together. Mind the fact that I look like an absolute ghost today, and I've got my hair scraped so far back. I am currently just hit 17 hours, so this is from last night because it's the next day if you couldn't tell. So yesterday we got down to 17 hours left, and I think I am just going to do 12 hours. I actually might set a new timer whilst I'm here just for what we've got left if we're doing 12 hours. 5 hours left, so I've got a 5-hour timer. Hopefully I'll get through this today, if not tomorrow morning. I'm currently reading Skyshade and I am 113 pages in, which I don't know what chapter number that is, but chapter Feather. I'm really liking it so far. I do like the plot. I feel like at the minute I don't know if I feel like there's just plot for a reason for there being plot, and I don't really understand some bits, like what the reasoning is. And I mean, I'll go over maybe a little spoiler review when I finish it, but I don't know. I am liking it, but it's not got me as much as Lightlock and Nightbane so far. That's so far though. I'm only 113 pages in. Hello. It's quite a few hours later now, and I am at 3 hours 13 left. So I've really just not been like, I feel like with Serpent and the Wings of Night, I absolutely smashed out the hours. Like, I was just reading and reading and didn't want to put the book down. Page 228 of Skyshade, so I'm probably just over halfway, probably like 60% through. And I keep reading a chapter and then going to like check my phone, and I just can't seem to just read it. And I'm just thinking about the next book I'm going to read, which I think is going to be 6 Scorched Roses. But it's not hitting for me. The plot's very like, I don't know. I don't really know what to think, I don't want to say too much because I am quite the way through, but it's been like really lackluster, I'd say. Nightbane and Lightlock were so good, and now that's the only way I can describe it. I don't know. I'm going to try and finish this tonight. That's my thoughts and feelings. I just thought I'd update you now. Hopefully my next update should be tomorrow morning when I have hopefully finished this book, and we'll conclude my thoughts. 1 hour and 10 minutes left. Last night I actually finished Skyshade. My full review is on Goodreads if you want to read it. It just didn't live up to the hype for me. I've got a lot to say, and I don't want to bash it too much. I don't want to bash it too much because I don't want to be one of those people, but I personally just didn't enjoy it. It didn't live up to the hype. I felt like there was plot for the sake of there being plot. I was sick of it. Like, as I think I said earlier, I was struggling to read the chapters. I mean, I don't think I've ever had more to say about a book in terms of criticisms than I have this book. So I have rated it like 2.25 stars. I feel like it should have been the last book. Like, come on, I'm ready for it to wrap up. I don't know how there's going to be another book. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna spend my last hour and a half getting into my next book, 6 Scorched Roses by Carissa Broadbent. So I think this is a novella, and this is part of the Serpent and the Wings of Night books. I've got the next Serpent and the Wings of Night book, I think it's Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, maybe. Anyway, that's coming today, so hopefully I can start that over the weekend, but apparently you're meant to read this in between. So I'm gonna sit down with my coffee, read this for the last however long, and then we can have a bit of a summary of how many pages I've read in 12 hours. Has just gone off, and I just thought I'd give you a little roundup of what we've read in this video. So the book that we started with, we started at page 135 of The Serpent and the Wings of Night, and I finished this book, which is 564 pages. Delved into Skyshade, which is 384, I believe. Started 6 Scorched Roses on my Kindle, and I am around 57% of the way through. I've read 110 pages of 6 Scorched Roses. That leaves us with a total of 923 pages in 12 hours. So I'm pretty happy with that. I rated Skyshade like 2.25. I've rated Serpent and the Wings of Night a 4.5, and obviously I'm not finished with the 6 Scorched Roses yet. But nice novella, like I'm loving the vibes, I'm loving the plot line, so I've got high hopes. So yeah, if you've enjoyed, please subscribe, like, let me know what your thoughts were to any of these books. Sorry it wasn't 24 hours, but it's taken me days to film this, so yeah. But anyway, thank you so much.